Welcome back to Stories of UFC. We know after the Strickland fight, Israel Adesanya takes some rest, and there was also a talk going about is he going to return to the octagon on UFC 300. Maybe Adesanya vs Pereira 3 or Adesanya vs Dricus. Now Dricus almost confirmed his first title defense was Israel Adesanya. Dricus said this in the South African radio station Jacaranda FM. I have no idea when it will be. For me, right now we are still busy with some scans and seeing what we can do in terms of after the fight. Some injuries, is that a possibility and all that. So that will be great to get that done. That will be great. But we have to make sure that the longevity of my career is also taken into consideration. We have had a very active last year and a half, and that's what I said. We rushed to get to this belt. We had to take every opportunity given to us. Right now, we need to be smart and defend this belt when it suits us. I think UFC 300 is obviously going to be a milestone event. I think it's going to be great. Every time you have the UFC 100, UFC 200 and now 300, all of them are massive events and the pay-per-views are insane. It's a massive hype and I would love to be part of that. But not if it's going to mean that I'm not going to be fully recovered. Defending my title is much more important to me than being on this milestone event. The real milestone event will be UFC in Africa. And more importantly, South Africa. I can't even explain to you how long I will be willing to wait to make that happen and defend my belt on home soil. That's his story. UFC 300 is just a number. It's not as massive as UFC Africa. I wouldn't mind if that's what the UFC wants. I always say as a champion, you want to give the people the fight they want to see. For me, that's the important thing. I want to be the champion of the world, so I don't want to pick any fights because that is going to be an easier fight. If you want to be the best in the world, you have to fight whoever is the next toughest guy in the division. So if the UFC decides they want to do Strickland 2, I'm completely happy with that. If the fan says no, that's the fight they want. Let's do it. I honestly think the second fight will be a lot easier than the first one. Yeah, these are the words that were shared by Dricus du Plessis. I think Dricus would not fight Adesanya at UFC 300 because of the injury and very short time duration. Maybe he defend his belt at International Fight Week this year. Okay, let me know what do you guys think about Dricus vs Adesanya's fight at UFC 300. Would this fight happen in UFC 300? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section and help me to get 1000 subscribers as soon as possible. Yeah, that's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow.